part of our IAC program. We are here. Okay. Wood pressed oil extraction unit. Okay. I am very happy to introduce my student, our SIT alumnus, Mr. Sagar, the owner of this. Okay. And definitely, he is a role model for us. Okay. Please, whatever the doubt you have, he will explain everything how process will be done here. Okay. And if you have any doubt, okay, please ask him. Definitely, he will guide you. Okay.
Hello everyone. All are first.
Second year. Third semester.
Third semester. Okay. So, do you have any idea about this machine, or you have seen this kind of machine? You might have seen in YouTube videos presently, not before. Before there was a huge machine which used to have a huge belt and all, not this kind of a compact machine. So these machines are basically called as wood pressed. You can come this. So generally in industrial thing, you might have seen there will be a metal part here completely. This will also be metal. This is also will be a metal. But in this case, it is a wooden. So why they have changed to wooden? Because when there is an extraction with the wooden, it doesn't get heated up. The oil doesn't get heated up. So we are adding our copras, which is called as dried coconuts are called as copras. So we add the copras to it, to this thing. So it crushes everything, but heat is not generated in excess quantity. Because generally in metal what happens is the heat goes up to 100 degrees Celsius, 200 degrees Celsius. So the nutrition value will be lost. So in a wooden extraction, the heat is not generated, so the nutrition value of the oil is not wasted, it remains in the oil itself. So whatever we consume during cooking, it will go to our body, doesn't get wasted up anywhere. So that's the main concept, which is called as wooden pressed extraction. So in Mangalore, 1.5 years back, we are the first one to start wood pressed extraction machines. So there was no wood, you have to tie that and roll around. That thing was it. But we did not want to do that because of there is a lot of issues. It might cause damage to the animals also. So we don't want to do that. So we started this in the wooden press extraction normal method. So these are the both machines. So you can see the change in the dimension. This is 20 kg machine and this is 30 kg machine. You can make out by the diameter of this one. This is smaller one, this is the bigger one. And the simple process is I show you how the machine works actually.
If you have any doubt, please ask. Definitely he will explain.
Be careful.
Don't touch anything.
So that is the main point, that power is supplied. Generally the power supply is not given directly to the machine. If there is a fluctuation in the power supply, there will be a damage to the motor. So there will be a starter, everything will be there. This is the switch. The material is, this thing is rotated like this way. I show you bit quantity, I'll put over there and show you how it works. A small quantity I have taken. Actually, we have to add around 30 kg. 30 kg is around twice of this thing completely. I'll just show you how it is done. You can see it starts to crush actually. coming out from there. Can you see? This is how the extraction is done. So we have to add 30 kg of material to this, and around 50% is the extraction. So there is a disadvantages also. What is this? See, during this wooden pressing, so around 50% extraction is done. In other metal one, there is around 60% of extraction is done. So 10% oil is less. But the advantage is it doesn't get heated up. If you see the oil coming out, can you see any smoke or anything? No, right? But in normal machines, you can see the smoke because it is burnt completely. This thing doesn't burn. It is a natural process. Stop that. Can make it bigger. So this is how oil is extracted. This is just basic I think. So I showed you basic things. So generally we have to add 30 kgs or else the oil doesn't come out. So I have added around 15 kgs I guess. So this much of oil has been extracted. But for 30 kg we'll get around 15 liters of oil. So we can manufacture different kind of oil. In this Mangalore, everyone knows that coconut oil is a major thing. So around 80% business of coconut oil. So we can manufacture around 100 to 150 liters of oil per day in a single machine. So we can do that much. So this machine is used for other different kind of things. If we do sesame oil, who uses different kind of oil here? Who uses coconut oil? Everyone is using coconut oil. Is there anyone using groundnut oil? Shengai eಣ್ಣೆ? No one is using. So in North Karnataka, generally they use shengai eಣ್ಣೆ, in the sense groundnut oil. So we manufacture groundnut oil. This is groundnut oil machine. So we manufacture groundnut oil, almond oil, that is for hair and skin, and till oil, and sunflower oil. So we are the only manufacturers of sunflower oil in Mangalore. No one is manufacturing wood pressed sunflower oil. So we are the only manufacturer in Mangalore and Udupi. No one is manufacturing. So that is the specialty we keep in our business, so that customers should come in, so that they should see what is happening here. And you can see that this is completely transparent. There is no hidden thing. Nowadays you have heard in TVs and all, there is a lot of mixing going on. Mixing is that petroleum based, that is called as paraffin. You might have seen in papers. So paraffin in the sense it's a chemical. They mix to the oil, 80% of chemical and 20% of oil. You get completely set up of oil. You cannot understand, you cannot make out that there is an oil or a chemical. That much advanced technology is there. That is actually killing our people. But actually it is a disadvantage, but it's happening outside. So be careful while buying some oil from different shops. See their manufacturing, see their process, and see what kind of material they add. So sometimes we add only first grade. Generally people add second grade, third grade material also. Oil comes out, but the quality is very poor. It should not be used actually. So be careful with that. So in the business aspects, in the sense we keep everything transparent so that customers see the manufacturing process and come here. So this is the main business concept. That is a live manufacturing process. We don't hide our process everything. People can see. So that is our main concept.
Okay, any questions? Any question? So this field which is for problem identification. Do you have any doubt?
Any basic question is fine.
Yeah.
It's a question.
Question.
General question.
Yes.
There is a basic question regarding the machine itself, it's fine.
Keep miss.
See, I told you 50% of extraction. So 1 kg if you have, there is 500 ml of oil is generated. That depends upon material. Copra means dried copra, that is the maximum oil you get, around 50%. If you go for groundnut or till or almond, 40% to 35% is the oil extraction. So for coconut, if you add 1 kg, you get 500 ml of coconut oil. So that is the extraction.
Say, as a mechanical engineer, you can think how to improve the efficiency of this. Okay. Say, without changing the material. Okay, how you can improve the efficiency, that you can think. Okay, that is what one of the problem identification. Okay, problem identification and solution part. Okay, like that. Okay, you can think in other ways also, and you can ask how much power it will consume. Okay, to make oil. Okay, for if he put around 30 kg, how much power is required. That also you can ask. Okay, you can think in different way how you can improve the efficiency. In that, okay, how you can make it the less power consumption machine. Okay, that also you can think. Okay. Any questions? Any other questions?
So the cleaning process is simple. Outside there are a lot of machines that can help us to clean that thing. But we prefer the traditional way. That is, we after manufacturing this oil, we keep it in drums. These are the drums. So we keep it in the drums. After 3 days, all the particles, we know that gravitational force is there everywhere. So the small particles which you can see in this, that goes to the bottom of the drum. So bottom of the drum, every waste is accumulated. Top portion is the oil. So top portion we shift it to the bottoms. So the sedimentation is simple. We have to keep it in a drum for 3 to 4 days. After 3 to 4 days, we transfer it to the bottoms. So it is called as gravitational sedimentation in technical terms. I hope you got it. No. This is the waste. After oil is extracted, this is the waste. So this goes for cattle feeding, for cow, everything. Cattle feeding. You might be knowing this. So this is for cattle feeding. Just oil comes out. Oil is stored in the drum. So this goes to the cattle feed. So nothing is waste here. There is a zero wastage. So few people might think that these are the waste. These are not waste actually. There is a zero wastage. We don't waste anything. Every product goes to cattle feed or for plantation or for something like that. There is one or the other uses of this kind of material. There is zero wastage.
Any questions?
Generally, this is of a 30 kg machine. Based on the material it comes, this is a good quality machine. It is a completely stainless steel material from here to here. It is a completely stainless steel material. This is MS, mild steel. This is not wooden, this is wooden painted. That is mild steel. So this is MS, this is stainless steel. So the cost of this machine comes around 4 lakhs, including GST. So this is 20 kg machine. This comes around 3 to 3.5 lakhs per machine. This is the cost. And based on the material, some people they add MS. MS is a low budget friendly thing. So they add MS over here and reduce the cost. It is 4 lakh, it comes to 3.5. So around 50% saving is there. So they add that. We don't add MS because we are in a coastal region. Rusting is common. In future, after 4 or 5 years, along with the oil, if the rust particle comes and the inspection people check that and something case and all happen, we have to close this up. So be careful when you are building a machine or something. So that if it is a food product machine, you have to see that it is a stainless steel material. So that iron particle doesn't combine with the oil.
Okay. If you are starting any business related to food, okay, first you should identify the region where you are making all installing your or you are making a setup, and weather condition is you should check. Okay, based on that you should select a material. Okay, especially in hotel area. Okay, Sarathi. You are from Goa, no? Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
Goa, there is no wood press machine for Delhi. So a lot of people comes here and ask if there is an opportunity. There is opportunity, but we have to take an initiative. In Mangalore also, no one had started 1.5 years back. We started. We actually our pricing also is higher because we put that kind of quality. Because we add so much amount of effort to this quality material, get this quality material. So we put around 350 rupees. Generally, oil outside is 250 rupees or 200 rupees also you get. But we put that quality material. So people come here because of quality, not for cost. So there is a difference for quality and the costing. So if you are focusing on the large scale people, you better go for cost. If you are focusing on the elite people who look for the quality product, you should build that kind of a product. So the customer is very low for this, but there is a quality customer. They don't bargain. 350, why to give 350, 300 rupees you give. They don't tell that. They don't bargain at all. They just give you 350 rupees and they give the product. That is how it is. Any other question? Anyone can ask. Yes, please. No, oil is not sucked. This thing doesn't suck the oil. I mean, the particle of oil will be sucked generally, but major quantity doesn't. And it wouldn't get stronger when it is oil is pulled inside because it becomes much stronger. You might have seen a lot of wood is placed inside the water to build its strength. Correct? Same concept. So oil, when it is extracting oil, so little quantity of oil might be going inside this wood, and it makes it harder.
Why efficiency is less?
Efficiency is less because 50% is a general extraction process. Yes, so that is because of wooden. If I add a metal one, it is around 60%.
Wooden is okay, fine. Then because of temperature or
yes, because of temperature also as aspect.
Then this will help them to build a new material or new design. They can go for new design also.
There is not a, actually there is a design of metal. So we haven't selected the metal because we wanted the low temperature one. So that I told you, our audience is
Or
quality
weight.
customers.
Weight will matter.
Which one, sir?
Say, this one is wooden, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In some other they will use metal.
Metal.
The weight difference will come. Because of that, the efficiency.
Not generally of weight difference, because of metal and metal friction. Here there is a wooden and wooden friction happens.
Okay. This
Both
also
are
wooden.
wooden. Yeah, both are wooden. You can see this is also wooden.
Okay.
This is a new one. This is the third one because we have to change this thing. So one more thing is that 5 years, if we use the metal one, 4 or 5 years nothing happens. But in this case we have to change every 6 months because there is a wear and tear of
What is the
wooden.
cost of that?
This thing around cost 8,000 to 9,000 just for the wood. For this one I am telling, we can remove this thing for cleaning purpose. For just this material, it comes around 8,000, 9,000. So both are wooden.
Can we change this thing?
We can change. We can change to stone. There is a stone pressed machine also. This is wooden, right? So sometimes this one will be wood, this will be stone. Yeah. But that is a brittle material. All we know that stone is a brittle material. It doesn't create crack. It just breaks. So wood in the sense it might create crack and then gradually break. But not in case of stone. It's a brittle material. It will break. So that is also an aspect we have to select carefully. What kind of material we are using.
Okay. Anything else? Power consumption.
Power consumption, I can say as per this thing, what do you say, units, around 300 units is the power supply happening now. The one rotation, 1 unit is you can consider. One rotation, 1 to 2 units you can consider. That is around 15 to 20 rupees per, not rotation, per batch. It was around 45 minutes process. So per batch it takes around 2 units.
Anything else?
No suggestion.
Copra selection is done just by visual level because there are different types of copra. So first grade copra is these kind. These are first grade copras. So there is no fungus, that kind of. This is first grade copra. So second grade copra, just the fungus will be started. You can make out by this is second grade copra. This thing fungus just started now. This is third grade. Simple. This is first grade. This is second grade and this is third. So we are not using this and this. We are using only this one. If there is this kind of material, we keep it aside. That is what we do. There is a cost for this also. This is not, we have to throw this thing. We have to give it to copra people. They give 45-50 rupees per kg for this material also. So oil is extracted in this also. So you are getting 200 rupees, 180 rupees oil. So these kind of material, if you see, will you consume this kind of oil? No, but oil extraction is happening in this kind. So you are getting 180, 200 rupees oil. It is extracted in this one. Sometimes they manufacture in this also, but better than this. But this is the maximum we can get. That is export copra. This is the maximum quality. Any question?
Sir, from where did you get the concept of this?
Wooden press, actually it is there from 5 years. The manufacturing process and machines are available in market, but we got it from basically during Corona time we used to search about what can the business be done at this position. We have to see the market, right? Already whatever happened before, we can't start it again. So we have to see what is the present requirement of market right now. So based on that, we thought that oil is the main process because immunity during COVID time, everyone knows immunity is the main concept. So people thought that our immunity is lost because of oil. So we thought oil is a perfect business now. So we started this because of people needed it at that moment, 1.5 years back, because of immunity. So people wanted good oil. We started the oil business. So oil business is not actually it's simple because people select it very carefully. When people are buying from 20, 30 years from the same shop, from the same oil, it is difficult to shift them to the other oil. So we have to do that because we are doing it live, right? So people come here. So live concept is a concept basically. So we had started this for that reason. During COVID, there was a requirement of good oil. That is the reason we started.
And design of this thing.
No, design is not done by us. That is, everything is ready-made. This is a single piece. You get a single piece, you install it and just plug and play. That's the machine. So there is no installation, nothing. But there are different companies which manufacture separate parts. This is separate, that is separate, everything is separate. We have to get it and install it. There is no point in this. This is a single setup. You have to just come and fix it and plug in. That's what I told you. We research through. I don't have an experience of business also. I don't have experience of manufacturing also. We just studied everything through YouTube or through basic YouTube. Generally, I tell you YouTube and Google. So everyone know we study sometimes through Google itself or YouTube itself. So if you don't understand any concept, we search in Google, we search in YouTube. So this is how we search through YouTube and Google, and we made a lot of studies regarding this. If you just study about this also, it's not enough. We have to study the audience also, because people have to come and buy, right? If you just manufacture everything, it doesn't go. People have to come and buy. We have to make them to come and buy. So everything has to be researched. Everything.
Fine. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Wood.
Which type of
This is Vagai wood. Vagai mara. Vagai tree. I don't think so. A lot of people know. It's called as Vagai wood. Vagai wood in Tamil Nadu they say. Vagai mara in Kannada.
in bow is much stronger.
Yeah, there are different kind of wood can be used, but sometimes there are different properties that is not suitable for oil. So this has some poison. Before they used to use this material. If someone is bitten by a poisonous snake or something, this material was used to remove that. So there is a belief that if there is unwanted particles in the oil, this helps to remove that. It is a belief. I am not telling it is technical. It is a belief. So it is Vagai wood is used. That is also Vagai. This is also Vagai.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you.
regular income every month. But becoming an entrepreneur or planning to become an entrepreneur itself is a huge risk-taking decision, and it takes a lot of courage, right? So may I know like what kind of startup you want to start? Okay. What kind of startup you want to start? You have an idea? Not yet. Okay, but you want to hear now. So can anyone tell me what qualities you need to become an entrepreneur? Quality which a startup entrepreneur needs to have. That is calculated risk taking, and definitely you are not gonna succeed in the first attempt. So you need to be perseverant and go towards your goal. Believe in your idea and then pursue it. So we at KTech, what we do is KTech Innovation Hub is a project of Government of Karnataka, and it is being implemented by ITP Knowledge Park. So ITP Knowledge Park is a huge non-profit science park in Hyderabad. It's spread across 200 acres. So you heard about tech parks, right? Parmali Tech Park or any other tech park which you have Tech Park. So what happens is ways where you can search for problems. For example, there are robots for cleaning the sewage, right? Have you heard about that? Sewage cleaning robot. So it is something like if manhole gets clogged, there will be all this dirty water overflowing, right? So what generally happens? It is like somebody gets into that hole and he gets into that hole and he removes the clog, right? But it's very inhuman to do that, right? Because there are so many people who die when they just get into that manhole. And even alcohol, substances abuse, any kind of alcohol or that kind of thing, without taking that, they cannot get into that. So there will be a lot of impact which falls on the person's family as well. So, identifying this as a problem. There are companies who have come up with, sewage cleaning robots. They are working, they are developing on that. So, you can look for opportunities everywhere if you look around. So, maybe the thing is you need to focus on the problem and then come up with an idea. Okay. So, when you come up with an idea, suppose you have come up with an idea of developing the product. Even then, we have a lot of facilities for this like the budding entrepreneurs in hardware sector who wants to develop their product. We have laser cutting, other testing tools, CNC cutting. So all this is there. There's students and startups can use the facility for developing their product. And we provide mentoring and advice. Like I said, we have our ITP team in Hyderabad, and also we have connected with industry experts. So we can connect if you have any idea and if you want some advice, if you need some sort of suggestion or mentoring session, we can connect you to our vendors in ITP Hyderabad. Or any kind of mentoring support you need, we can arrange for that. And funding support, big time. This is for biotechnology innovators. From POC means proof of concept. You need to have for any startup funding. These are young entrepreneurs, like in their 20 to 25 age. Okay. So this is like Vanora Robotics, which they are now graduated from here. They have expanded their team. So we have conducted and 120 plus projects are supported by IIT. And these are few of the organizations that we are in touch with for our and also we can come to your institutes and help in setting up entrepreneurships and conduct events. That's it.
what we are into is into IoT and embedded system design. So what we develop is like consumer electronics for such kinds of devices. Yeah, we can show some of the things what we developed as a product. Currently, we have some of the products which are developing. I can showcase it. So yeah, what is our consumer end product is this one tag what we are developing. So this has some other support systems like it has a locator. This is based on Bluetooth. So this is a one of the tag where you can be able to track some of the assets. Like if you want to track your college, if you are tracking some devices, for example, which is placed in your labs, maybe your oscilloscope or some device, you can attach this tag to that particular device. And we have a locator also, and we have an application so that we can track where it is being placed, which location. So this is like an indoor navigation, something like that. So this is one thing. It doesn't use GPS. It is mainly through Bluetooth mesh. So we will be having some locators placed in one corner of the facility, from where these tags are being tracked, and it's being given to a main particular server, admin server, where it will collect all the data, and they will be able to view that particular data in a dashboard. So this is what about this tag. And one more focus what we are doing in the recent days is towards enhancing electronic skills, especially in students, engineering students. So this is our custom development board. I hope you people know about Audin. There is something called as Audin, which is like a microcontroller. There is something called as microcontroller, which all your embedded device works. So if you see your projector, even that has a microcontroller, because it should have that particular component.
Maybe not just in Kannada. We have plans to do it in Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Bengali, Malayalam. So idea is tech talent like you guys who are coming from towns and villages or tier 2 non-metro cities. How to make them job ready in IT? That is what we are doing. Something like physics wala hai na, physics wala. Something because they teaching English and Hindi but English they will say English. That is what we are doing. So I'll not take much of your time, maybe just 10 to 15 minutes. Right? So how is this infrastructure? K-Tech Innovation Hub? You like it? Good? Good. So I would like to thank your lecturers who are giving me this kind of exposure at a very early stage. Right? Because even I am an engineer, right? So we have been associated with the Srinivas Institute, but from the MCA department. Dr. King is what we are going to touch. In fact, we started micro degree 4 years back with one of your MCA students.
Asset tracking device. So this is like a this kind of thing will be produced so this is the workshop where we have power tools and hand tools which can be used by our startup. And we have machines like laser cutting machine, lathe machine,